Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. Hey, today we have an opportunity to check out this brand new Microbrand. This is the vintage inspired diver. This is the Kouriles. Very nice watch by Time Locker, and there are three different models of divers they have to offer. This one here is the Kouriles. They have the Tonga and the chromatic. I think all the specs on the watches are pretty much the same, except you can get different dial configurations. So you can check their page out and see which one you like. I'm going to leave links to all their social media below in the description with their early Kickstart page. Their Kickstart really only starts mid-October, so you can get involved in that early. I think there's some special pricing and a travel case and other things like that. So check that out for sure. This watch is also going on a tour. I'm going to leave links to all the channels below in the description. So please be sure to check those guys out and see what they think of this watch. Very, very cool watch. Very cool design. I talked to Bryce, the owner of the company, through social media, and he was just inspired. His dad gave him a dive watch when he was 21 years old, used by combat divers in the 70s. And that just inspired him to create these watches here. So go to their website and read the rest of that story. Very interesting to hear how that came about. I'd like to thank everybody at Time Locker for sending this watch out to the channel for me to review it and share it with you guys. Let's get into this watch. This watch does have a brushed stainless steel case on the sides and on the top of the lugs. Very nicely done with some polished beveled edges to make that transition across there. Very nice transition. It does have an oversized crown for really, really nice action on this crown. It's very smooth operating, a pleasure to operate. Nice knurling for gripping. You can see it has some crown protectors, and it does have the Time Locker logo stamped on the end of that crown. On the back, there's a screw down case back with the Time Locker logo etched in the back. Very nice. And a few specs around the outer edge. Very nice case back there. On the upper side, you have a polished ceramic bezel, 120 click. I'm going to go around again. You can hear those clicks. Very nice action on the bezel. It is a coin-edged bezel, making it for good gripping there. Everything lines up very nicely, and there is no back play at all. Double dome sapphire crystal there in the center, covering that beautiful dial. It does have some AR coating underneath. And let's pull that dial in a little bit closer, take a look. Has the second markers within the center of the dial. You can see that there with Time Locker above center dial. Automatic in yellow below center dial, matching that yellow second hand red tip on the end running out to the chapter ring. I like that. I like that a lot. Below automatic, you have 660 feet. And I love the polished alpha handset they used here. It just looks great with this design. Applied indices, and I like the Arabic numerals at the 3-hour markers. Just looks good. A nice round date window between the 4 and 5 o'clock position. And this, let me back out here. The indices and the bezel, the handset, all have C3 Super-LumiNova, which is really nice. And there is hand-applied filled 3 layers of lume on the numerals and indices there. So that is really cool. You can check that out on the shot I threw up there for you. It does have also an automatic movement. It's running the Seiko NH35 movement. NH35A movement to be exact. Very nice movement, 24 joules. It has a 41-hour power reserve, and you gotta love that. It is hand winding and hackable, so that's a big, big plus. This guy also comes on a really, really gorgeous Italian vegetable tan leather strap. I wore this out to the lake to take a few wrist shots of this. Super, super comfortable. I like it a lot. I think there are some strap options. You can get a NATO or a silicone strap with this when you check out their Kickstart. Time locker stamped across the back there. Nice keepers, great stitching. Time locker on the brushed buckle, very nice hardware, and it was just a pleasure to wear. Hey, let's get into some specs. This watch does have a 42 millimeter case. Thickness is 14 millimeters, 50 millimeters lug to lug, and a 22 millimeter band width. Hey, let's get this on my 7-inch wrist for a wrist shot. All right, guys, there you have it on my 7-inch wrist. I think it presents itself very well on this size wrist. Feels great, looks great. I really like this new Microbrand a lot. I did fail to mention you can get the dial in 2 different colors, black and white, so that's really, really nice. Lots of options for this brand and high quality. Hey, that's my look at the Time Locker Kouriles Diver. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a great day, and above all, stay well.